Good afternoon, Northstar Nation. I'm Mikey DeGroat. Alongside me is Mason Hind on the color commentary. Thank you for tuning in today. We got a good one for you. CNS standing at 13-2, taking 11 out of their last 12, led by senior Grace Terrell, senior Grace Schmidt, senior Paige Munger, junior Carson Greco, and we're looking at a good one. Liverpool, of course, led by one of the top players in the state, Lola Seeger. We're going to have a great one for you. Liverpool 11-2 on the season. Mason, going into this game, last game of the season for the North Stars, what are you thinking today?
I think it's going to be a really well-balanced out game, both really good teams, but I think the North Stars have to just come off hot and just don't look back, I guess.
Absolutely. And let's take a look at the stats real quick. We're going to go over to the stat sheet. We got a nice matchup for you today. Let's start with the North Stars. 15 games on the season with 214 aces. But Liverpool is special this year. 13 games, 194 aces, and 432 kills, standing at 11-2. And now for the North Stars, we got very good stats. 13-2 on the season. We're gonna get going underway here in a minute. We'll be right back.
Number 13, Natalie Hughes. Number 8, Carson Greco. Number 11, Aaron Abernathy. Number 2, Emma Hoover. Number 12, Aiken Tomas. Number 6, Kendall Romo. Number 19, Viviana Beardsley. Number 3, Mackenzie Phelps. Number 16, Addison Brennan. And number 10, Abby White. And now the roster for your home legends from Liverpool. The setter, senior number 1, Lily Cornell. The center, junior number 2, Lauren Schneible. The hitter, junior number 3, Lily Negowski. The center, junior number 4, Sydney Nestor. The defensive specialist, senior number 5, Maddie Williams. The libero, junior number 6, Ava Thomas. The defensive specialist, sophomore number 7, Mandy Jordan. The middle, junior number 8, Arcadia Abu. The pin hitter, junior number 9, Charlotte Cobb. The pin hitter, sophomore number 10, Lily DeFord. The pin hitter, senior number 11, Lola Seeger. Defensive specialist, junior number 13, Mia Gabriel. Pin hitter, senior number 14, Julia Rico. The middle, sophomore number 15, Kiani Denhar. The middle, junior number 16, Gabe Letinsky. And the center, senior number 18, Elise Burrell. The coaches are coached by Emily Ford. Assistant coaches, Julia Watson, Xavier Murphy, Jake Olson, and Christian Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise now if you are able. Jump with your headsets and names. Tribute to our country and our community with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, here we go. You can feel the tension in the room. Both student sections showed out today. Obviously, Liverpool's being just a little bit bigger because obviously they are the home team. Liverpool still 2 games remaining on the schedule, 11-12 on the season for them. Of course, as we said, led by Lola Sagir. Northstar is led by Grace Terrell. We got a good matchup for you. About to get going underway here. Mason, take a look at this CNS student section.
Yeah, I think isn't it Adam Sandler night?
Adam Sandler theme today. Got some great outfits coming from the crowd. It's all about the bagginess. Starting lineup for the North Stars. Let's take a look at who we have here. We're gonna have number 17 senior Grace Terrell. Gonna have number 8 Carson Greco. Gonna have number 6 Kendall Rumble. Number 12, Peyton Lamont. Number 11, Aaron Abernathy. And number 9, Grace Schmidt. About to get going underway here. Just waiting on Liverpool's side. And this one's exciting today, Mason.
Yeah, you can just feel that's going to be a good game.
Absolutely. Crowd came out today. We got a packed stands today, and just looking to see some good volleyball. Going into the postseason, CNS has the number 1 seed right now. Liverpool following very close behind. The CNS projected to go pretty far this year with some great leadership from all the seniors. Grace Terrell is going to head to the bench, and Paige Munger is going to come in just to start off today. Liverpool is going to elect to serve first. Here is number 4, Sydney Nestor, coming to serve. First one's going to be in the net. CNS going to retain the first point and serve. We got 1-0 here. And clearly, I think the crowd is going to play a big role into this one today, Mason, as
cheering.
we got a lot of cheering coming from both sides here. Here's Kendall Rumble. Nice serve over the middle. Over to the outside, number 1, Lily Coral. Going back outside to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down, gets blocked. And this one's going far out, but Sagir is there to save it. And we're going to go back over. Just a little miscommunication there from number 8, Carson Greco, and number 7, Paige Munger. Got a chance to catch up with Grace Terrell pre-game today. She mentioned that the biggest thing for the North Stars is going to be playing for each other and playing at the net. So I think we're going to see a lot of good net play in this one. Coming from the outside to the middle, Peyton Lamont, of course, that includes obviously Grace Terrell. As we go to the outside, number 11, Aaron Abernathy.
Tipped it over.
CNS going to take that point, Mason. We got some well played out points here to begin. I think we're in for a long one today. Here's Grace Schmidt with the big serve. Good return from Liverpool. This one looks like it's going to be out, just a little bit long.
Out of bounds.
CNS is going to retain that point. And Grace Schmidt's serve run continues as CNS takes a 3-1 lead. So here she is again. This one's going to be just a little bit low and into the net. Mason, right off rip, we got 2 serve errors.
Yep.
What do you think about those unforced errors that both teams are committing, and how is this going to affect the game in the long run?
I think if they don't have as much errors and they get a lot of serving streaks, it will just have the energy for one team and lead into success. Absolutely.
There's Aaron Abernathy. That one's just going to be a little bit long. So now we got a tied up game at 3. Here to serve for Liverpool is number 6, Ava Thomas. Good season for Liverpool for her. Only a junior, so she'll have 1 more year to play. Serve goes right to Schmidt. Schmidt to Rumble. Rumble to the outside. There's Peyton Lamont. Peyton puts it down.
Puts it down.
And Peyton Lamont is going to have her first kill on the day. CNS going to take the lead right back, and here comes Grace Terrell. Coming in for Aaron Abernathy, and Paige Munger is going to be on the back line to serve. Paige Munger, the libero for CNS. Big lefty serve from her. This one's going to go to outside number 10, and that's going to be a kill for number 10, Lily DeForge.
Found the floor.
Found the floor indeed, just right in that gap, right where CNS wasn't. So this one already off the bat, Mason, we got a back and forth one here.
Yep. Just like on Saturday with the boys.
Absolutely. Number 1 here to serve, Lily Coral. Goes to Grace Terrell. Grace with a massive kill. And here comes the hammer. CNS is going to retain lead here as Peyton Lamont comes to serve. That's what we've been seeing out of Grace Terrell all season. Obviously a leader here for the North Stars team, led with experience, with a lot of seniors in the lineup. As they're going to go right back to where there it is, and a good dig from number 18. CNS going to get a point again. We got 6-4 as Lamont retains serve. Another big serve to Ava Thomas. Here's Seguir.
What a save.
Really great dig there from CNS. Out to number 18.
What a
It's blocked. Blocked by Greco and Terrell. We're going to go right back again. And Grace Terrell with a block, and it's going to fall. And Mason right away seeing a big impact from players up the middle, Carson Greco and Grace Terrell. What have you seen from them that you like so far?
Just the blocking and teamwork on the blocks and just denying the Liverpool offense.
Absolutely. Here's number 10 with the big hit. That one looks as though it's going to be a little bit long. By number 10, Lily DeForge. They keep going back to her. This one's just going to fall about a few inches out of the back line. As Peyton Lamont's serve run continues and CNS's lead grows to 8-4. Now, Mason, obviously we got the chance last week to announce the CNS guys volleyball team. They're out here in attendance in the CNS student section. Very great turnout as we got a nice dig there by senior Grace Schmidt. And we're going to go back to DeForge. Block. Rumble's got it. Out to Greco. Greco puts it down, but they get a tip on it. And they're going to go back to DeForge. DeForge hits it over. Lamont's there. There's Rumble back out to Greco. Greco gets blocked. Lamont goes back over, and we got a good point here, Mason.
Yep.
There's Greco, and she gets the kill. What a point from CNS. Absolutely relentless. They're going to take a 9-4 lead now. And this one's getting out of control quickly, Mason.
Yeah, that was a gutsy spike from Greco.
Absolutely a good one to see there. This one's just going to be a little bit long from Peyton Lamont. Her serve run's going to come to an end here. And number 10, Lily DeForge, back at the helm for Liverpool. Little break here to catch a breather, and we're right back into it. So here's DeForge, hearing it from the Northstar student section as a very low set for Terrell. And we have a little slip action there from number 1, Lily Carell on Liverpool. Wasn't there to clean up, so just a little miscommunication and unfortunate timing is going to lead to another CNS point as they take a 5-point lead early in this first set here. Carson Greco in to serve. Junior for the North Stars. Going outside to Seguir. Seguir puts it down and
slam.
She's automatic.
Yep.
Showing why she is the best player in Section 3. Consensus known as number 16. Levinzinski checks into the game for the Liverpool. And number 8, Arcadia Abo, and to serve here. Trying to claw back into this one. Here's Schmidt on the outside. Schmidt with the hit. It's
blocked. Oh, out of bounds.
Absolutely denied, but it goes out. Northstar's going to retain possession. Abernathy comes back in the game, as does number 2, Emma Hoover, and number 13, Natalie Hughes. Hughes in to serve. This is the first we've seen of her today. As Terrell's going to get a breather, along with Paige Munger and Peyton Lamont. Serve deep in the court for Hughes. Here's Segir. Segir puts it back over to Hoover. Back to Rumble, and they're going to go just a little high set to Abernathy. There's another unforced error there.
Jump too early.
Jump too early. Set might have been a little bit high. But Terrell's going to check back in for Hughes after her run of serving is done. And we got 11-7 North Stars here early in the first set. Number 4, Sydney Nestor serving for the Liverpool Warriors.
Going through the roof.
Roof is going to play a big role here today.
Ooh, puts it down.
Liverpool's going to take that point there. Very nice kill. And the serve is going to be retained by Sydney Nestor. Mason, what have you seen that you like so far? We're about midway through the first set. Tell me what you noticed from both sides.
Probably like defense and offense, just balanced out teams and getting good rallies throughout both teams.
Very good rallies from both sides. CNS doing a little better job off of execution at net. And a lot less unforced errors as Segir gets blocked by Abernathy. You don't see that often. She's going to get blocked again. But this one's going to go to the Warriors as the ball goes out of bounds. Segir trying to find her rhythm here. But the North Stars pestering defense. They're letting her know that they're right there. It's going to be hard to stop that all game. As Munger returns that one. And here's Schmidt. Schmidt's just going to be a little bit long.
That was tipped.
They're saying that it was tipped, but it's going to go a little long. And number 4 is going to keep serving. Sydney Nestor on a run. Has brought Liverpool back into it, but she misses this one just a little low in the net. CNS going to go up 2 here. So Liverpool does a nice job clawing back into this game. But those unforced errors we talked about, Mason, with the missed serves, going to give CNS the edge. Liverpool already at 3 missed serves today. Without that, we'd be a much closer game. Here's Segir on the outside. It's going to be a little bit long.
Just out of bounds.
CNS going to go up 3 now. Take a listen to the North Star student section. Big goal is to get in Liverpool's head today, make them underperform, especially Lola Segir. Going to the outside. Number 1, Lily Coral. And here's Lamont. Lamont puts it down, but it's great dig there from number 10, Lily DeForge. Going right back to Erin Abernathy. Puts it in a gap, but they get there. And here is the middle, number 16, Lewandowski. We got a well thought out point here, Mason. Here's number 1, Coral. Back over to Munger. And it's going to go over on Schmidt. And there's a big hit. It's just going to go out. CNS regains a 4-point lead. So I've noticed every time that Liverpool starts to claw back, it's these unforced errors causing CNS to have a consistent 3 or 4 point lead. But Liverpool's good at keeping it within striking distance, as we've seen today so far. Good communication here from the North Stars, but this one's going to be a little bit short. Grace Schmidt straight into net.
This North Stars chirp crew will be a big impact when they switch sides in the second set. We'll be right next to Liverpool.
Absolutely. I know what you mean, man. I can hear them all the way from up here.
Yeah.
We're pretty high up today. This one's going to catch the net. Coming right back down to Lamont. This one's going over to Abernathy. Abernathy just miscalculates the swing, and it's going to go straight into net. And the Warriors, as we've seen earlier in this set, are just clawing back. Liverpool student section letting CNS hear it now. Here's Seguir. Big serve from her. Gonna go over to Rumble into the back row. Over to number 10, DeForge. Great dive here. Obviously, Mason, that's a great hustle there from Greco. Just gonna go outside. And that ball's out of bounds. So Liverpool, like we were saying, keeping it within striking distance here. A 1-point game. About midway through the first set here. And obviously, we knew we were gonna see a good one like this today. Seguir, a low serve, but it's hard.
Roof just hit it down.
Seguir's serve, just so powerful. How is CNS going to handle this? We're going to take a break here. CNS going to game plan around that big serve from Lola Seguir. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back here. After a quick break, we got a tie game at 14-14. CNS during that timeout, I could only imagine, Mason, that they're trying to conspire on how to neutralize Lola Seguir, the #1 player for Liverpool Warriors. This one's going to be in the net. So right off rip, Liverpool takes their first lead of the day, 15-14, on the back of Lola Seguir. Great play from outside number 10. DeForge and #1 Lily Coral, all playing well today. How about that serve, Mason? It's just so flat.
Yeah, it's just so powerful.
So flat and so hard. CNS having a tough time returning it, but here we go. This is a really great point here. Rumble to the outside. Schmidt puts it down. Schmidt gets a little bit of a tip there. This one's going to go long on Seguir. CNS ties it back up.
For it.
Very well fought out point there, Mason.
Yep.
Grace Schmidt had a great serving run earlier. She's back here at the helm, looking to give CNS more of a cushion. You know, obviously they're up 14-10, but Liverpool on a 5-1 run here. This one just clips the net, going outside to DeForge. DeForge puts it down, but it's blocked by Lamont. Back over to #4, Sydney Nestor. They're going outside to Greco here. Greco gets blocked.
Denied, but touched the net.
That's going to be our first net violation of the day, Mason. We saw a lot of those CNS boys versus Shenandoah.
Yep.
But that's going to be the first one here that we've seen today. Much more of a composed game. I think you could agree with me there.
Found the sweet spot.
Number 16, Catherine Lemonzinski. Phenomenal point there. She puts it right where CNS isn't, and that's going to be another tie game here. Got a lot of lead changes, a lot of tie-ups here.
Yep.
Here's going to be number 6, Ava Thomas, the libero for the Warriors serving. Just a shank pass there from Greco. So Ava Thomas gains the lead back for the Warriors. So we got a 1-point lead here. Thomas back to serve again. Standing pretty far back. Comes up, serves it. Over to Munger. Munger to Rumble. Rumble is going to set it over.
Good save.
Good recovery there by the Warriors. Outside to Lamont. Lamont puts it down right through the hands of #4, Sydney Nestor. And just like that, we got a tie game again. Munger to serve. This one's just going to be off the fingertips Misplaces it just a little bit, but we got some confusion here.
Retry? What happened? Oh,
No.
I think she went too early and the ref didn't blow the whistle.
Could be that.
So what happened?
Well, either way, we got a Munger reserve here. This one goes just a bit better, gets over the net. So the North Star saved there by violation.
Tipped it over.
Schmidt's going to get it back over to Lamont. Lamont puts it
Blocked.
down. Lamont is blocked. This one's going to go out, and Liverpool takes a 18-17 lead. Their second lead of the day. Just looks like Liverpool's net play totally out hustling CNS right now.
Yep.
Especially later in the set as the legs get tired and Seguir starts waking up. That's giving the North Stars trouble. Here's Lamont over on the outside, right into the hands of Seguir. Seguir, they're going to go back out to
Tipped it over
Forge.
them.
Tipped it right over him, as you said. There's Schmidt. Schmidt places it perfectly. And Grace Schmidt is going to give the North Stars a tie back in this one. Lamont over the serve. North Stars all tied up here. Lamont with the big serve. Deep in the back row. This one's going to be tipped over by number 18, Elise Borrell. And CNS is going to retain that point yet again. So there's another lead change. North Stars take it right back. And we've got 19-18 North Stars as we close out this first set here. Mason, obviously we've seen a lot of back and forth so far this game. How do you think the rest of this set's going to play out for CNS?
I think it's just still going to be a little back and forth, but if one team obtains a couple more points, I think that team will get the edge in front of the other team.
Absolutely. We're going to take a break here. We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, welcome back here to Northstar Network. If you're just joining us today, we got a very great game for you. CNS up by 1, but it hasn't been like that all game. We started out early, CNS taking a big lead. Liverpool staying resilient and clawing back to take their own lead. But right now, we just got it back and forth. Just about every other point is going the other way.
Yep.
Here's Lamont, deep serve, and it's shanked.
Shanked it out.
Shanked it right out as CNS is going to take a 2-point lead here on the back of Peyton Lamont and Grace Schmidt right now, who have been playing out of their minds here today for the North Stars.
Yep.
Lamont gives them a 2-point lead. She's going to come right back to serve it. This one's going to go deep to the near side. And right over the net for Seguir.
Powerful
Schmidt's
head.
there. Big powerful swing from Seguir we've been seeing all day.
Oh, didn't know where. Whoa.
The shank there from Liverpool is going to give CNS the point. We were talking about the ceiling earlier, Mason.
Yep.
What have you noticed so far?
It's playing a big role. If it hits one of the pipes or frames in the ceiling, it's just going to bounce where no one knows where it's going to go.
Lower ceiling here at Liverpool High School. Playing a big effect into tonight, as you were saying. Here's DeForge. DeForge puts it into the arms of Schmidt, who's been there to dig a lot of balls today. And this one's going to go just over, and it's in. Liverpool, like we said, staying resilient.
Yep.
Putting it right past Carson Greco. Emma Hoover's going to check back in for, looks like Peyton Lamont, and Lamont's going to get a breather. Hoover goes straight to back row. And here's number 10, DeForge. Over to Hoover, over to Rumble. They're going to go to Terrell. Terrell finds a place.
Finds the spot.
And no one else on the court is. Terrell is going to give him a 3-point lead today. And Grace Terrell waking up now too.
Yep.
Don't get her going there. You're going to be in for a long night. Here's Greco. Big serve from her. Outside to Seguir. Seguir retaliates. Seguir retaliates right back after Terrell. Going to give the point to the Warriors. Big, powerful swing from her, blocked out of bounds. Just seeing a display of power here today from Schmidt, Seguir, and Terrell. There's the serve there from number 8, Abu.
Oh, get blocked.
And a block there. This one's going to be Liverpool's point. And Arcadia Abu, the junior for the Warriors, gives the Warriors the point there. So we got a 1-point game, 21-22 in favor of the North Stars. This one deep into the back row for Hoover. It's going to be tipped overhead by Rumble. They're going back out to Seguir. Seguir.
What a head.
Right into the arms of Hoover, but it's way too hard. And the power from Seguir. Seguir committed to Pitt University, by the way, for volleyball, D1. The best player in the section there, giving the North Stars trouble tonight. As number 8, Abu, goes back to serve into the arms of Hoover. Up to Terrell, but it's going to be tipped over and out. North Stars take this lead back, 23-22. As Munger is going to check out, and Terrell is going to check out for number 11, Aaron Abernathy, and number 13, Natalie Hughes. Hughes coming to serve. Hughes puts it right up over the net. Seems to be a recurring theme going back to Seeger here. The best option for the Warriors. Aaron Abernathy.
What a slam.
Finds the hole. Absolute power and authority there from Aaron Abernathy. She's having herself a night too.
A spike with insurance.
And you know what? Absolutely. We're going to get another timeout here. North Stars 1 point away from taking the set. Up 24-22. We're going to be right back here on Northstar Network. Thank you. Welcome back here on Northstar Network. If you're just joining us, I'm Mikey DeGroat alongside Mason Hind. We've seen a really good one so far. 24-22 in favor of CNS. Strong performances so far from Aaron Abernathy, Carson Greco, Grace Terrell, Lola Seguir. And as I said, Seguir right back there.
Slam.
Seen that all night from her. She's just not going to be stopped.
Coach Nash is just telling the girls to just keep it calm and get the 1 point they need.
Just need one more, as you said. Coach Alicia Nash put together a great season for the North Stars, as did Coach Emily Floor for the Warriors. So Liverpool finds themselves fighting against a game point here for the North Stars. Number 4 here, serve. Cindy Nestor. Going to go outside to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. This is a big point here. Crucial point, and they're going to go back to number 16, and it's missed. CNS is going to take the first set. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as we switch sides. We're going to be right back here. Mason, I want to hear your point right after the break. We'll be right back here on Northstar Network.
please.
horse. Are you ready for a perfect score, perfect score? What's your mind? What's your mind? There's no going back. All right, welcome back here on Northstar Network. I'm Mikey DeGroat alongside color commentator Mason Hind. If you're just joining us, we had a great first set here, full of action, led by Lola Seguir, Grace Schmidt, Aaron Abernathy, Grace Terrell, and Lily DeForge. Mason, I want to get your opinions on that first set. What did you see from both sides that you liked there, and how are they going to carry that into the next set?
Just a lot of energy. It was a lot of back and forth, but the Northstars just took the edge at the end, and I think the energy will carry forth in the second set and possibly go to the Northstars.
Absolutely. Energy was on the Northstar side for sure, but Liverpool, from what I saw at least, they had phenomenal resilience, which is what kept them in it that whole set. You know, they could have given up when they were down by 5.
Yep.
They were down, I believe, 10-5 at one point, 14-10. And after that, it was all Liverpool until the end. So we got a good second set underway for you. Just about to kick off here. Excited to see some action. Setter Kendall Rumble has had herself a great game today as well. Let's not forget about her setting up those big hits we saw from Grace Schmidt and Grace Terrell. And we're about to get going underway. Kendall Rumble going to be at the helm to serve. And we're kicked off here in the second set over to Seguir. They're going to go outside to number 10 DeForge. That one's going to be in the net.
Not blocked.
CNS going to take an early 1-0 lead here. And Rumble's going to retain the serve. CNS got to fix some of those communication errors that we saw there in the first set. As Rumble comes back up to serve, this one's going to be in the court. Lola Seguir just can't get there. That one's going to fall right on the near side line as CNS takes an early 2-0 lead here in the second set.
Lola Seguir thought it was going out, but
she must have thought it was going out. Ball just dropped right in. Must have been the wind. Here's Rumble. Going to the outside, Lily DeForge is blocked. No, it's a net violation. Liverpool's going to take that one. And we got a 2-1 Northstar lead here. As we got number 10, Lily DeForge, in to serve here. Coach Emily Flora looking on, led this team to an 11-2 start to the year. As we close out going into sectionals, Liverpool and CNS both in great standing for postseason play as Seguir gets blocked. There's another block for Schmidt. CNS a 3-1 lead here early in the second set. Just a way to get up there from Schmidt. Puts it right back down into the floor without a chance for the Warriors. Schmidt's going to go right back to serve. there.
Rotation.
You know, I'm not too up to standard on, you know, all the volleyball rules, but I'm thinking that might be a rotation thing right there.
Yeah.
As CNS takes a 4-1 lead. Grace Schmidt leading the charge here so far early in the second set for the North Stars. As we're taking a quick moment here, talking to the referee both sides, trying to get some insight on that missed point. And the second referee is going to come on over. So all the players are getting a breather here early in the second set as we try to figure out what's going on. Mason, what do you like that you've seen so far early here in the second set from both sides?
I like to see the CNS just starting off hot in the second set from the energy carrying on from the first set, and a lot of good defense from the Warriors.
Absolutely, we've seen great defense. Just taking a quick moment here, waiting to clear some things up with the referees, Captains Kendall Rumble and Lola Segier. Clear things up. And we're right back to it. As Grace Schmidt continues her serve run for the North Stars. Having herself a great day so far. Playing her heart out as we're still getting some referee clearage from Coach Emily Fleur. Both student sections getting a talking to here as we have some name calling. Seems like from both student sections. And it's a rowdy one here.
Yep. So energetic.
Athletic Director Ari Lieberman coming over to the North Star student section. Looks like he's laying down the rules, as that seems to be the cause of the delay here early in the second set. You never want to see something like that, Mason.
Yep. I remember maybe like a month ago, the student section at home got kicked out.
I remember that game. There's a big hit from Carson Greco. But yeah, as you were saying, you never want to see stuff like this. You just want to cheer on your team.
Yeah.
Let the game do the talking. But when it gets to a point, obviously, people have to get involved.
Yep.
So North Stars take a 5-1 lead. This one's going to be just over the net. Clips it. Back to Segier. Segier's tipped.
What a swing.
And it's going to fall. So Segier
Just a powerful, powerful swing.
trying to get Liverpool some momentum back here as we got a 5-2 North Stars lead. Number 8, Arcadia Abu, right here to serve. This one's going to go deep in the back row over to Schmidt. Schmidt to Rumble. Rumble to Lamont. Lamont tips it over, but it's blocked. We're going back outside to Carson Greco. Carson Greco gets blocked. Here's Lamont. Over to Greco. Greco gets this one through, and there's the point. So third time's the charm here for the North Stars. Okay. Got a 6-2 North Stars lead. Here is Paige Munger with the big serve there. This one's going to go over to Segier. Segier hits it just a little bit long. It's been all CNS here in the second set. We have a 7-2 game here so far. And all the momentum is on the side of the Stars. We saw this early in the first set. North Stars had a 5-point lead. But then it's things like that, the unforced errors, causing Liverpool to get right back into this game. Number 4, Cindy Nestor, checking in the game for 16, Catherine Lebenzynski. Here's Nestor at the helm again, 4-point game. Warriors down 4. Over to Lamont. Lamont puts it down, but it's blocked by Segir.
What a save by
And this one's going to be over by Munger. And they're going back outside to Segir yet again. Just misses this hit. Wait, but we got a net violation.
I think they set it over and it fell under the North Stars, but Segir just didn't hit it.
Could be possibly what happened there. We got a 3-point game. Liverpool staying resilient, clawing back into this one. Here's Nestor. Over to Schmidt. This one's going to be bobbled on the return.
Warriors are coming back.
All of a sudden, after a 5-point lead, the Warriors cut it back down to 2. Seeing some outstanding play here from the offensive side on the Warriors. There's Terrell. But this one's going to be a North Star point. Got an 8-5 lead. North Star section getting loud yet again. This one's going to be shanked a little bit, caught up in the ceiling. Over to number 4, Nestor. Nestor's just going to misplace it. Right back to a 4-point CNS lead. Mason, as we see here, we got a 9-5 North Star lead. Who do you like so far from the North Stars?
Probably Grace Terrell and Carson Greco.
Absolutely, they're looking great as Nestor puts one right where CNS isn't. So they're going to cut the lead back down to 3 points here as we have a 9-6 North Star lead. We saw Segir serving earlier. She had that hard, flat, and low serve, which made it very hard for CNS to return. Gave them some trouble, which brought Liverpool right back into the game.
Good save by the North Stars.
Terrell's going to get this one over to the middle. And Munger's there to clean up. Over to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. Over to Nestor. Nestor's going to go outside to DeForge. DeForge puts it down. Here's Schmidt with the dig. And Terrell is going to find it. Terrell with a huge hit there. Having herself a great afternoon here. CNS back to a 4-point lead, and Carson Greco's here to serve.
Out of bounds.
This one's going to be a few inches long. So Lebenzynski's going to get a break for number 8, Arcadia Abu. Ava Thomas here to serve. Over to Hoover. Hoover to Rumble. Rumble places it very nicely, but a great cleanup there by Nestor.
Puts it down.
Wow. Absolute power there from the Warriors is going to make it an 8-10 game. So the resilience here that we've seen from the Warriors is the thing that's mainly keeping them in it right now. Ava Thomas back up to serve. Over to Hoover. This one's over the net. Munger's there to clean up. They're going to Terrell. Terrell puts it down.
What a save.
What a dig there.
Out of bounds.
North Star's going to retain the point here as Hughes and Abernathy check in for Munger and Terrell. We got an 11-8 North Star. North Star favor here. Hughes in to serve. Good return there from the Warriors. Going to be sent over by number 1, Lily Coral. Abernathy puts it in a great position. Tipped a little bit, but nonetheless, CNS point.
Just right in the middle of the pack.
Right where they couldn't get it, absolutely. All right, and we are back here. Great game underway so far. So I got confirmation during that little break there that I've been getting Liverpool's name wrong all game. I guess they changed their name from the Warriors to the Legends. So the Liverpool Legends are fighting back in this one.
Slams it. Oh my.
As the Legends retain the point there on the back of Lola Sagir. We have a 3-point game. Number 1, Lily Coral into serve here. So we got a 3-point Northstar lead. Looking to capitalize on that. Hopefully give them a 2-0 set lead here as they go to Abernathy. Abernathy blocked by number 8, Abu. Just some miscommunication there from the North Stars. It's going to make it a 2-point lead. Let's see the kind of resilience that Liverpool has here as they try to claw their way back into this one. Outside to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down, but it's blocked. Perfect position. Number 18, Elise Borrell. Textbook block there. What do you like from Liverpool's defense that you've seen so far today, Mason?
Just a lot of teamwork on the net. Like, there's always 2 people going up for the block and just denying the North Stars.
Absolutely. Deny, deny, deny every time. Seen some great defense from the
Floats it out.
bigs there. As we're going to get a missed serve from the Legends. And CNS retains a 2-point lead as Kendall Rumble is at the helm to serve it for the North Stars. Hearing it from the Liverpool student section as that one goes right into net. So we have a 1-point game now. Liverpool has found their way back into this one. Number 10, Lily DeForge. Serving here for the Legends, and this one is going right to Munger. Munger goes to Lamont. Lamont over to the outside. Aaron Abernathy, who has a tough angle but puts it right through. This one's going back to Sagir. Sagir winds up, big hit. Liverpool ties it up. Just totally on the back of Sagir. Here is number 10, Lily Coral, back at it for the Legends. This one's going to go to Paige Munger. Paige Munger over to Rumble. Rumble
Unexpected.
sets it right over the net to a place where the Legends just can't get to it. So back to a 1-point lead for the North Stars. This one playing out exactly as the first set played out. CNS got off to an early lead. And now we got a close one as it ties back up. Liverpool Legends knotted up at 14 there with a missed serve from the North Stars. Here is number 8, Arcadia Abu, with a big topspin serve. Too much for Munger to handle as the Legends take their first lead of this set. Hearing "You Are Rattled" chants from the Liverpool student section, and they might be right. CNS looking a little bit flustered out there right now as they give the lead right back up. This one's going to be over the net by Rumble. Rumble back to the outside. Big hit there from Lamont. It's going to give CNS the point, and they're going to knot it back up. Number 6, Ava Thomas checking back in for the Legends. Gonna give Arcadia Abu a break. Driving force today for the Legends has been Libera. Ava Thomas and CNS takes that point right back. So North Star lead here. 1 point. We got Paige Munger now serving, looking to give the North Stars a more comfortable lead. This one's a shorter serve. Back over to Munger. Over to Terrell. Terrell finds the hole. Makes it a 17-15 Northstar lead. Northstar's up 2 with lots of time left in the second set. CNS just needs 8 more points. Liverpool needs 10. Munger back at it. This one's going to be fumbled a little bit by Thomas.
Saved, but not saved.
And now, Mason, what we have here is a big momentum swing back to the side of the North Stars. What do you think has caused this big swing in momentum here, Mason?
Just finding the tip, finding the tip over the Legends defense and getting a lot of momentum through the nice rallies.
Absolutely, there's good rallies. There's another big hit from Carson Greco as the North Stars take a 4-point lead, trying to make this one out of reach for the Legends. But as we know, these Legends are resilient, and this is going to take Paige Munger back to her serving run. As we got a timeout for the North Stars. North Stars in control of this one late here in the second set. We got 19-15, a great game for you. We'll be right back here on Northstar Network. Thanks for tuning in. All right, welcome back to Northstar Network. If you're just tuning in, we got a great second set for you. My name is Mikey DeGroat. I'm here alongside Mason Hind. We've seen a great one today, as it's been really a back and forth battle, but this momentum has been fully on CNS's side for the last few points. A 5-0 run for them. Over to Segir. Segir, that break must have did her very well, as we have a 19-16 CNS lead now. Segir really just puts an end to that momentum right there. 3-point game, North Star lead. Number 4, Sydney Nestor, into serve. Over to Schmidt. Schmidt is going to go to Rumble. Rumble over to Lamont. Lamont puts it down, but a great dig there from number 10, Lily DeForge. Segir's going to put it over. Here's Rumble. Back to Greco. Greco puts it down, but number 6, Ava Thomas, is there to clean up. Back over to Segir. Segir is just going to miss it. Goes outside of the line. And the North Stars have a 20-16 lead here, a 4-point game. Very well fought game here for the North Stars and the Legends. As Lamont into serve. Over to number 1 outside.
Found the spot.
They just can't stop Segir, as she's going to take this one back to serve. Phenomenal overall game from her today. We've seen a lot of upside from her. And that's what she brings to the Legends table. As we mentioned earlier, a pit commit, as she puts an ace down on the floor to make it a 2-point North Star lead. A good fight here late in the second set for both sides. Rumble puts it up to Terrell. Terrell puts it down. Ava Thomas is there to clean up. They're going to go back to Segir, who slams it, but they're there to clean up. But it's not enough, as number 16, Kaitlynn Lebenzynski, absolutely blocks Terrell's pass there. So all of a sudden here, Mason, the Legends have brought it right back in it. Here's Rumble over to Terrell. Terrell finds the gap, but Ava Thomas is there. Number 10 puts it right over the net into the arms of Schmidt. There's a block pass there. Here's Rumble. Rumble puts it back over. And this one's going to be Northstar's point, as just a miss set there from Kaitlynn Levinzinski. So we got a 2-point lead now. Northstar's looking to close out. Only need 4 more points. Carson Greco in the backcourt with a big serve to Segir. Segir hits the ceiling with it. Number 10, Lily DeForge, puts it over the net. Here's Rumble to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it in the back row. Segir's there to clean up. Back to DeForge. DeForge puts it in a place where it's just too much for Grace Schmidt. Sorry. Northstars now cling on to a 1-point lead with all of their life. But Liverpool has gained this traction here, and now they're fighting. Here's Ava Thomas. Missed pass there from Greco is going to tie this game up. Mason, what have you noticed here from Liverpool that's caught him back into this game?
Just a lot of, oh my gosh, can't think.
Take your time, man, you're good.
Just a lot of fighting back, a lot of energy, momentum, leading back into the game.
Absolutely, a lot of energy, a lot of momentum. That one's going to go to the Legends as they take the lead. We got a 1-point lead. Ava Thomas continues her serve run. All the momentum in the world is on Liverpool's side right now, as this one's going to go straight to Emma Hoover. Emma Hoover to Kendall Rumble. Rumble to Terrell. Great hit, but number 4, Cindy Nestor's there to clean up. They're going to go back to Terrell. Terrell puts it down. Let's go to Segir. Why not? There's Greco over to Terrell. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it over the net to Ava Thomas. Segir going to hit it very long as the Northstars tie the game back up on a rare miss hit there from Lola Segir. This one's going to bring Natalie Hughes to serve. Hearing it from the Liverpool student section. Right over the net. Good serve by her. Outside to number 1, Lily Coral. Schmidt's blocked. Rumble's there to clean up. And here's Schmidt again. And it's going to be long. And Liverpool... Oh, I'm sorry. CNS takes the point? No. Liverpool takes the point. Number 1, Lily Coral, here to serve it. 2 points away from tying this game up, 1-1. Crucial serve here. Greco's there to clean. Over to Paige Munger. And Grace Schmidt is going to put it right over the net. Outside to DeForge. There's a tip. Munger's there. Over to Schmidt, who's going to put it down. Over to Segir. Munger gets on the floor for it. Sets up a great hit there from Schmidt. But Liverpool stays resilient. It's going to be there to clean up. And Ava Thomas puts it back over the net. Over to Rumble. Rumble outside to Schmidt. Schmidt gets blocked. Wow, what a point here. Just going back to Schmidt every time. DeForge! Wow! What a point there from the Liverpool Legends. DeForge ends up with the upper hand. We're going to have a timeout here called by the Northstars. 2-point game. Don't go anywhere. CNS doing all they can to hold on to this one. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Northstar Network. All right, welcome back here to Northstar Network. If you're just joining us, been in an eventful second set. Northstars led for the majority of it, but the Legends climbed back to make it a 2-point game. All of a sudden, facing a game point here. 24-22, Liverpool in control.
Puts it down!
Aaron Abernathy with authority puts it right down. And the North Stars doing all they can to make sure that they can go up 2-0 late in this second set. Gonna send Rumble to the back line to serve. Hearing it from the crowd. Serve gets over the net. Wow! Aaron Abernathy! Abernathy is just in command right now as back-to-back points fall for the North Stars. North Star student section ripping into Liverpool now as Kendall Rumble goes back to serve. We got a tie game at 24. Serve is over. Sagir is there. Outside to DeForge. DeForge puts it down. It's blocked. Sagir goes back to DeForge. DeForge is blocked again! The North Stars take the lead. A big 3-0 run for the girls. This is absolutely unprecedented gameplay here. And all of a sudden, the North Stars knocking on the door at a 2-0 lead, Mason. Kendall Rumble here to close it out. Over to Sagir. Sagir out to DeForge. DeForge puts it right in the arms of Rumble. Here's Munger outside to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. Here's Sagir. Over to Munger. Munger back out to Rumble. Lamont puts it down there, and Sagir is going to have to hit a long one over to Munger. Here's Rumble. Rumble outside to Lamont. Lamont puts it down! And the North Stars take a 2-0 lead. Mason, look at that.
That timeout must have did something to him.
That timeout did mean quite a bit. Holy. We're going to take a break from that. North Stars go on a 4-0 run to close that one out. And wow, we have a good one here. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere, Northstar Network. We'll be right back.
We welcome you back here on the Northstar Network with the start of the third set. As a great game between both teams.
So if you're just joining us here, Northstars closed that one out. They were down 24-22, but on the backs of Peyton Lamont and Aaron Abernathy, the Northstars find their way, taking the set and going up 2-0. That was an energetic one.
Yep.
Definitely heard a lot of noise from the crowd there. I think that is the most intense that they have been all day. And we're underway here. We're going to go back to Abernathy, who did it for them all second set. Absolutely ridiculous play from her over to Munger. We're going to go back to Rumble. Rumble on the outside to Schmidt. Schmidt gets blocked. Rumble's going to put it over the net, but we got a violation. So Liverpool going to take the lead to start out in this one, up 1-0 here. And all of a sudden, momentum switching yet again. Here is number 1, Lily Coral. Out to Greco. Greco's going to put it over to Lamont. And they're going to go over the net with Schmidt. And this one's blocked again by Abernathy. Here's Seguir. Seguir puts it down, but it's just going to be long.
Another miss hit.
Absolutely a miss hit there. CNS ties it up at 1. Seeing great play so far through 2 sets. We're here early in the third set. CNS looking to sweep them, while Liverpool is looking to reverse sweep them. Got a tie game 1-1 here early. Over to Coral. Coral on the outside to DeForge. DeForge puts it over. Rolls right on top of the net. And here's Greco. Greco puts it right in the arms of Seguir. Going to go back outside to DeForge. DeForge puts it down, but it's blocked. Here's Lamont. Back to Seguir. Seguir puts it over into the arms of Munger. Munger over to Rumble. Rumble to the outside. Lamont gets blocked. What's the call there? Another net violation.
4 hits. 4 hits.
Yeah, 4 hits. 4 hit count there. And we're going to go right back out to Rumble. Rumble over to Aaron Abernathy.
Rolls on the net again.
That one's a great point from CNS there as Abernathy finds the hole yet again, as she did all late in the second set. Gray Schmidt, who has been phenomenal serving for them today, is going to take back over the reins here with the Northstars. Looking to sweep. Over to Rumble. Rumble goes to the middle. Aaron Abernathy puts it down.
Aaron Abernathy's having a run.
What a special day from her tonight. This is the kind of stuff we've been getting out of her all season. This team has really been something that not a lot of people expected. But these girls have worked together all season, which obviously contributes to their 13-2 record. As Seguir puts it down. Lola Seguir is really unstoppable today as she ties it up at 3. So no team really jumping out to a lead here. We've had a moderately consistent third set as both sides doing all they can to make sure that they stay at 2 losses each and not go to 3. Obviously the Northstars 13-2 in control of the 1 seed for the section right now. Liverpool close behind them at 11-2. Crucial game for both of them as Liverpool has 2 more games left in the season, but this is the Northstars' final game. So if the Northstars can close this one out, it would mean a whole lot to them. There's Terrell. Terrell.
What a save.
Shanks it a little bit, but Munger's there to clean up. And here's Lebenzynski, and they put it away. So early in this third set, we've seen Liverpool take a 2-point lead. And here's number 8, Arcadia Abu, trying to capitalize off this 2-point lead here early in the third. Over to Munger. Munger's going to put it in the arms of Rumble. Rumble back out to Lamont. Lamont just mishits there. And all of a sudden we got Liverpool. Full momentum, Mason. Mason, what do you see that you like from the Warriors so far early in this third set?
Just coming off the second set with a heartbreaking loss of the set, the Legends just have a lot of momentum and energy going into the third. Absolutely.
We saw late in the second set, they were at risk, or they were actually about to take the set, up 24-22. Obviously, it's got to be demotivating to see the North Stars claw back like that, but it hasn't seemed to have affected them here in the third set as they have a 7-3 lead. Here's Rumble to Lamont. Lamont puts it down, but it's blocked. The Legends in full control right now. Full swing as we got an 8-3 Liverpool lead. And their message to CNS is, we are not done yet. As Abu continues her serving run over to Greco. Greco goes to Rumble. Rumble goes to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down, and it's going to be long. So the North Stars now find themselves down 6 after closing out the second set so well. We're going to get a timeout here. Mason, any thoughts before we go to break?
No.
No thoughts. You heard it here. So CNS finds himself down 6. We're going to take a break here. Don't go anywhere. All right, and we're back here, Northstar Network. If you're just joining us and you're watching at home, Liverpool Field Hockey takes a 2-0 win over FM in the quarterfinals. So they're going to advance over to the semifinals, as over here we have a 6-point Liverpool Legends lead as we go back to Segir. Segir gets blocked. And Lamont is going to give that point to CNS. She's had herself a great day. CNS finds himself back in the position where they need to be the ones clawing back and staying resilient. Down 5 here early in the third set. Big serve there from Munger over to the near side corner. Segir is going to put it down, but Lamont's there to clean up. Sorry, Munger.
Gets blocked.
Lamont gets blocked by Segir. CNS got to do a better job keeping the ball away from Segir.
Yep.
Obviously, she's the one in control this game for the Legends. As number 4, Sydney Nestor, stands alone in the backcourt to serve. 6-point lead for the Legends. This one goes to Greco.
Touches the net.
We got a net violation as number 1, Lily Cora, slips and falls. So, an unfortunate series of events there for the Legends, but it's going to result in a point for the North Stars as Lamont comes to serve. This one's going to be over, and it's a shanked pass. Thomas tries to clean up, but she can't, as a great serve from Lamont cuts this game back to 4.
Yeah, North Stars are just coming back.
North Stars are clawing back into this one. Mason, like you said, big serve from Lamont. She's been keeping CNS in this game. As we got a 3-point lead now. Mason, we're seeing the momentum swinging a bit here.
Yep.
What have you noticed?
Just a lot of, at timeout, Coach Nash just went over the fundamentals, and they They're working on it really good right now.
Coach Nash probably tried to calm them down as a big hit there from the Legends makes it back to a 4-point lead. But yeah, as you mentioned, Coach Nash probably doing her best to, let CNS know they're up 2-0. They can take this third set. They've been doing it for the first two. Don't lose sight of that now. As Segir puts it into the arms of Munger.
Puts it down.
Wow.
No one was there.
A big hit from DeForge. Gonna make it a 5-point game. This is the most we've seen Liverpool in control throughout all three of the sets. Segir back to serve here. Just gets over.
It was over, but what a save.
Rumble cleans it up real well. Lebenzynski here. Wow.
Out of bounds.
CNS gonna get that point. Head coach Emily Floor not happy about that call. And I don't know, from my eyes, I agree with her. That ball looked to be right on line, but what do I know? I could be wrong. Referee's getting some boos from the crowd. And now we got a lot of tension in this room as a shake pass from Liverpool gives CNS the momentum. Right back. 12-9.
Crazy comeback from
Greco.
last set and this set.
Yes, we've seen a lot of turn of events here. Greco, serve run continues, going out. This one finds its way over. Liverpool staying resilient. And we got a 4-point game in favor of the Legends. Here's Ava Thomas with the serve. Gonna go out to Hoover. Hoover to Rumble. Rumble outside to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. Finds a gap. Is this one gonna get over? No, it won't. CNS keeps climbing back, and Hughes and Abernathy check into this one as Terrell and Munger sub out. So CNS trying to stay in this one. 13-10, Legends in control. Here's Hughes with the serve. Over to the back line. Number 1, Coral. Hits in the arms of Greco. Over to Schmidt.
Blocked. What a save, though.
It's blocked, but it's going to be CNS's point. Makes it a 2-point game. Mason, we're getting a talk to the ref right now. What do you think they're talking about?
I think the player's confused on what happened, but they called it a carry.
Possibly thinking about a carry or a net violation, maybe. You look at this, you notice Segir hasn't checked out of the game all day. Got to be feeling it, Mason. I mean, this game hasn't been easy for either team. This one is out of bounds. Northstars bring it within 1. Look at this momentum now, Mason. This has been a set built off of strictly momentum. As the crowds are playing, as you said at the start of the game, Mason, a huge role in this one. So I agree with you fully there. Abernathy puts it over. They're going to go out to DeForge. It's tipped. Hoover gets on the floor, but it's not enough. Liverpool retains the lead, 14-12, as Terrell and Munger are going to check back in for Hughes. Sorry, Terrell's not going back in. She is out. Number 1, Lily Coral, at the helm to serve it. Trying to capitalize off the lead here that they've built. Over to Rumble. Rumble back to the outside. Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. Very well cleaned up as they get the point on a nasty hit to the backside corner. Liverpool now finds themselves with the momentum here as they take a 15-12 lead. Number 1, Lily Coral back to serve. Northstars trying not to let this one get out of reach as this one clips the net. Gonna go over to Rumble. Rumble outside to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down and gets over. Back to a 2-point lead. Northstars just won't go away as Kendall Rumble, setter for the Northstars. Keeping a minute.
Not letting go.
Not letting go at all. Here she is again. The serve's going to go backside corner. Sagir puts it down into the arms of Munger. Munger sets it up, and Peyton Lamont puts it within one. So the North Stars, as you said, they won't go away. They're here. And we're seeing it now as they found themselves down 6 points earlier in the set, Mason. Now a 1-point game. This one's going to come down to the wire. That one's going to be out. They're saying CNS touched it. CNS did not touch it. Coach Flores on her knees. Mason, what did you see there?
I couldn't see anything. I could not see anything. But none of the legends are happy.
Liverpool is pretty insistent that CNS may have gotten a finger on the ball. But nonetheless, a tie game now. Liverpool hasn't been happy with calls all night as this one goes into net. Wow, the pressure gets to Rumble. Liverpool retains the lead right back. And DeForge is going to be back at the helm serving to possibly capitalize on this lead here. Here's Schmidt over to Rumble. Rumble back over to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down, and that one's going to be out. And the Legends keep the 2-point lead, so every time CNS tries to claw back, Liverpool says, no way. DeForge, again, this one's long. Schmidt is going to go back to serve. We got a North Stars chant going from the section over here. Let's see if Schmidt can tie this game back up. Very nicely placed serve to Thomas. Thomas goes outside to Sagir. Sagir puts it down, but it's blocked. Lamont and Abernathy. Relentless pressure makes this game 17 up. Wow, Mason. Going in late into this third set. We've got a tie game. You can't ask for a better ending to this one.
So electric.
So electric. This one's going to be, it looks as it's tipped.
Yeah.
Liverpool's going to retain the point. We got 18-17. Liverpool finds themselves in control late here in the third. Number 8, Arcadia Abu, looking to climb back and make this a 1-2 game, possibly sending it into a fourth. This one finds its way over the net.
They were not ready.
Liverpool takes a 2-point lead, Mason. What have you seen from them that you like every time they find themselves up against the wall?
Just getting a lot of energy after the point and getting super excited.
Absolutely. They won't go away either. Neither of these teams want to let up, as this is a crucial game late in the season for both of them. Northstar looking to close out a very well-played season as Lamont is blocked. This one goes over right to number 18, Alyssa Borrell. Sagir over to Lamont. Lamont to Schmidt. Schmidt clips the net. Number 1, Lily Coral. Over to Borrell again. Here's Abernathy. Abernathy puts it down.
Got it.
This makes it a 19-18 game. North Stars find themselves knocking on the door of a tie game yet again. This one's going to send Munger back to serve. Number 7, the libero. Been getting great digs all day. Sagir takes a quick moment to talk with the ref as Munger takes a breath and sets up the opportunity for a tie game. Good serve from her. Just out by Carson Greco. You know, it was all set up for her there. Just a mistimed swing. Goes out on the near side. Here's number 4, Cindy Nestor, in what is a crucial spot, Mason, late here in this third quarter. Third set. Over to Terrell. Terrell puts it down!
Crazy energy.
Terrell in a relatively quiet second and third set, starting to wake up here for the North Stars. And she's a crucial point here in this third set as CNS in the hands of Peyton Lamont, looking to tie it up. She serves it deep in the outside. Thomas gets on the floor. Over to Nestor. Nestor outside to Coral. But Schmidt is there to clean up. Over to Schmidt again, but it's just low in the net. So Mason, these unforced errors causing CNS a lot of turmoil here late in the third. How do you see this one playing out?
I think it's just still going to be a broad back and forth, but who knows what could happen.
Who knows what can happen. The Legends 4 points away from possibly sending this one to a fourth as a mistimed hit by Grace Terrell makes this one a 22-19 lead. But Liverpool can't get too comfortable. As you remember, if you were watching last set, the Legends had a 24-22 lead, but CNS ended up taking it through resilience. As Terrell puts one down, that's cleaned up there by number 4, Nestor. There's Munger over to Rumble. Rumble to Terrell.
Tips it over.
And it's placed. Perfect.
Wow.
Lily DeForge finds a great spot. We got a 4-point
Timeout.
Liverpool lead. Don't go anywhere.
This one is crazy.
This one is crazy late here in the third. Liverpool looking to send it to a fourth. We'll be right back.
Insane.
Welcome back here to Northstar Network. I'm Mikey DeGroat alongside color commentator Mason Hind. We've had a great third set here. Liverpool firmly in control at this point, 2 points away from sending us into a fourth. CNS trying to crawl back here as they want to get a sweep. Over to Hoover, Hoover to Rumble. Rumble's gonna go outside to Greco. Greco finds the gap. Makes it a 23-20 game. She's gonna go back to serve. And all of a sudden, as we saw in the second set, these timeouts really mean a lot to the North Stars. Calming everyone down, keeping everyone's head composed. Here is Nestor.
What is,
CNS
so close.
doesn't have enough for the hit off of Levinzinski. So Liverpool looking to close this one out to send us to a fourth. We got 24-20. Legends in control here firmly in the fourth set. Here's Rumble outside to Schmidt. Schmidt misses. We're going to a fourth here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely electric third set for the Legends. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here for coverage of the fourth set. We'll be right back. Welcome back here on Northstar Network. Mikey DeGroat, joined alongside my color commentator, Mason Hind. Mason, what have you seen from the third set from the Liverpool Legends that you like?
Just a lot of, they came out hot with a 9-3 lead and just kept their composure and just fought out throughout the set.
Absolutely. If you're just joining us here right now, North Stars dropped that one to the Legends. So North Stars up 2-1 now. That set was really all about, momentum. North Stars kind of lost momentum there towards the beginning and the end. Middle picked up a little bit, had it tied up, but just wasn't enough as the Legends took full control due to Lola Seguir and number 10, Lily DeForge, taking full control there of the net. So we got a good fourth set coming up for you. North Stars looking to close it out and win 3-1. Liverpool looking to make it 2-2. North Stars going to serve here early in the fourth set. About to be underway here. Kendall Rumble with the serve. Let's see what she's got. This one's going to be in. Over to number 10, DeForge. DeForge gets blocked, and North Star's going to take the lead. North Stars up 1-0 here early in the fourth set. So from the North Stars, we've seen great pass play from Kendall Rumble, Grace Schmidt, and Paige Munger contributing a lot as well. Back outside to DeForge. It's tipped, but ultimately DeForge is going to walk away with the point to make it 1-1. Hoping to see a lot of action here from both sides in the fourth set. As DeForge comes up to serve here. This one's going to be deep in the back row from Munger. Over to Rumble, who's going to go to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. But DeForge just hits it too high.
The roof is playing a big role.
Absolutely, roof plays a big role. It's going to clip the ceiling and drop right back down. Legends not quick enough to get there. We got 2-1 North Stars lead. As Schmidt is back out to serve. Goes over to DeForge. DeForge to Sager. There's Lamont to Rumble to Greco.
It's blocked.
Blocked by number 18, Alyssa Borrell. She's had herself a day at net. So props to her. And the Liverpool Legends are going to tie it up at 2-2 as Arcadia Abo goes to serve. Head coach Emily Fleur looking on, motivating her players, telling them to keep their head on right. As we go outside to Peyton Lamont, who's blocked with ease from Seguir, who puts it right back down. Lola Seguir puts it down, and the student section has lost their minds. Everybody's going crazy. And the Legends take a 3-2 lead early here in the fourth. Abu back at the helm to serve it. As we got a net error, going to tie this thing up at 3. Even with that net error, what I've seen, Mason, I don't know about you, the last set and a half really been all Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. As this one just gets over the net there by Munger. Terrell's going to place it very nice, but great cleanup there by DeForge. Back over to Terrell. Terrell gets blocked by Seeger. Goes back outside to Carson Greco, just not enough to get it over. Liverpool takes a 4-3 lead. Number 4, Sydney Nestor checks in for Alyssa Borrell, who's had a phenomenal day so far. Borrell has had full control at the net over the North Stars. Number 4, Sydney Nestor at it here. Too much for Schmidt.
Shanks it out.
Great serve, just shanked. And now Liverpool's got the momentum. Let's see if they can do it. 5-3 lead here. Looking to send this over to a 5th. Sydney Nestor with the serve. Over to Schmidt. Back to Rumble. Greco puts it over the net, over to Nestor, back to Lily Coral. That one's going to be CNS with the point. The North Stars make it a 1-point game. Mason, there's just so much to keep track of now.
Yeah.
Man. Every point seems to be a different storyline as we have a missed serve long to make it 6-4 Liverpool. Just so much to pay attention to here. This game has gotten out of control. Here's Lola Seguier, who's been great today for Liverpool. Over to Munger. Munger, great return. Terrell can't put it away. Good cleanup there by CNS. Rumble puts it over to Seguier. Seguier to Nestor. Tipped by Terrell. Munger can't clean up. 7-4 Liverpool. Seguier's serve run continues. There's going to be a call there. We got timeout CNS. 7-4 Liverpool lead. Don't go anywhere as we have a lot of action left here in the fourth set. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Might be able to. All right, we're back here. Lola Seguier in firm control for the Warriors. Terrell mistimes that hit. CNS looks tired and flustered out there. Meanwhile, Liverpool firmly controlling this fourth set here in the arms of Lola Seguier. As Lola Seguier misses the serve out wide. 8-5, Liverpool still in control as Greco goes back to serve. Let's see what Greco's got here. Good serve, Seguier on the floor for it. This one's gonna go to number 1, Lily Coral. Tough ball to get to for Hoover, but she does. Munger puts it back over, Seguier cleans up. Over to Lebenzynski. She's there.
Oh,
this one's going to be Liverpool point as it's tipped by Grace Terrell. 9-5, Liverpool point. Phenomenal hustle there from Emma Hoover, who gets to a ball that looked like it was surely out as Ava Thomas comes up to serve here for the Legends. Rumble to the outside, over to Schmidt. Seeger's there to clean. As DeForge puts it over, there's Terrell. Hoover over to Rumble to Terrell. Terrell puts it down. That's it. Grace Terrell gets one to go. We got 9-6. Liverpool controlling this fourth set still. But Grace Terrell hopefully gives the North Star some momentum there. What do you see from Liverpool that you're liking early in this set, Mason?
Just a lot of good defense, good offense, and well thought out plays.
Well thought out plays, absolutely. Here's Seguier over to DeForge on the outside. Hoover's there to clean. Rumble to Schmidt. Here's Sagir, wind up, big hit. Sagir absolutely controlling the net right now as Liverpool takes a 4-point lead. CNS hoping to claw back into this one, not make it go into a fifth set. Number 1, Lily Coral, here to serve. Been great for Liverpool all day at that outside position. Here's Rumble. Rumble puts it right over the net. Thomas. Over to Hoover. Hoover to Rumble. Rumble to Abernathy. Abernathy's blocked. This one's right back to Rumble. Over to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. Sager's there to clean up. This one's tipped. Over to Abernathy. To Munger. Munger puts it over the net. Over to Thomas. Thomas is going to go back out to DeForge. DeForge puts it over. And this one's going to be CNS's point. Makes it a 3-point game.
Hopefully we have a momentum swing right here.
Hopefully we do. CNS keeping it within striking distance as Lamont checks in. Hoover gets an applause for her efforts here in the fourth set. Rumble into serve. Rumble puts it right up over the net. Into the arms of Thomas. Thomas puts it outside. It's going to be outside the lines for, Elise Sporl. And CNS, like I said, within striking distance now. 2-point game. Trying to stay composed out there. Looks like Liverpool's communicating just a little bit better right now. Sagir to the outside. As Borel puts it over the net. Greco's there to clean. Rumble to Lamont. Lamont is going to...
Tipped out.
Oh! Liverpool gets the point.
What?
But hold on. Liverpool's coach is saying they tipped it.
Go.
Good honesty there from Liverpool's coach. That's all about integrity right there. CNS going to retain the point. So they're going to get it. Honestly, a lot of respect there, Mason, from head coach Emily Fleur, playing the game the right way. Seeing the tip, calling it out as Rumble serves it again. We're going to go outside to DeForge. DeForge hits it out. And CNS has tied it back up. Fleur trying to calm down DeForge on the sideline. Look at this now. We got a tie game. Rumble to Thomas. Thomas to Sagir. She puts it away. Too much for Munger to handle. Liverpool's going to bring it back within the 1. This is a crazy turn of events here in the fourth set, Mason.
Yep.
As you can see here, CNS strikes back, but Sagir doing all she can to keep them in this game. Both teams only 2 losses on the season, not looking for a third. As this one's going to be long, CNS ties it right back up. So back and forth, every point. Something new happens. Grace Schmidt back to serve. Been keeping CNS in this one all day. Good serve there from her into the arms of Sagir. Hits the ceiling. It's going to drop. CNS takes their first lead of the fourth set, and it's going to be 12-11 in favor of the Stars. Great serve placement there by Schmidt, looking to do the same thing here. As she does. What a serve! What a serve there from Schmidt. CNS, momentum, swinging. Timeout, Liverpool. Wow, we're going to take a nice break here. Well-deserved break for the Stars as they claw back in this one. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back here. We got a 12-13 lead in favor of the North Stars. Liverpool clawing their way back into this one. Number 8, Arcadia Boo here to serve. Over to Munger. Munger goes to Rumble. Abernathy hits it down.
Oh,
and there is
good
a
effort.
point for the Legends as 2 players go down. Hopefully they're okay. That's Munger and Schmidt. But we got a tie game here in the arms of Arcadia Abu. Here is Greco. Greco hits it down, and it's going to be long. So after the timeout, Liverpool on a 3-0 run. Arcadia Abu putting on a performance back there serving. See if she can keep it going. That one's in the arms of Schmidt. Schmidt's going to put it to Rumble. Rumble to the outside. Lamont. Lamont puts it down. Cleaned up there by Liverpool. Hopefully, can they get it over the net? Yes, they can. Munger back to Rumble. Rumble to Lamont. Lamont puts it down. And they're going to go back to Segir. Segir sets it over to Munger. Munger to Rumble. Rumble to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. Big hit there. Segir back to Greco. Greco fumbles. And Liverpool goes up to Mason. What did you see there?
She was there, but it just bounced off of her shoulders.
Absolutely a well-fought point from both sides there. Liverpool ultimately walks away with it. Here's Greco. Greco, big hit. Abu there to clean up. There she is again, tipped. But ever since that timeout, Liverpool, 5-0 run. Just insane work here from these Legends as we have a 3-point Liverpool lead. North Stars looking to claw back into this one, otherwise they might have to burn a timeout. Get under control. Here's a bow. Goes to Rumble. Rumble to Lamont. Lamont puts it down. This one
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Going to be CNS's point, so they find a little bit of stability there. Trying not to let this one go into 5. Munger's going to go back to serve. A 2-point lead for the Legends. Munger hits it into net. Unfortunate there for CNS. Important not to dwell on that though, as still a lot of game left to be played here in the 4th set. Number 4, Sydney Nestor here to serve for the North Stars. Or sorry, for the Legends. Here's Terrell. Terrell puts it down.
Puts it down.
There to clean up is Nestor. Over to Segir. Segir puts it over. We're going to have a net violation from CNS. So Liverpool firmly back in control of this game here. Nestor back to serve. Grace Schmidt cleans it up. There's Greco with the hit over to Segir.
Puts it into the net.
A rare miss from her, as you said earlier. You don't see that much.
Yep.
So Liverpool trying to hold on to a 3-point lead. Lamont over here serving. This one's going to be in the arms of Thomas. Thomas goes to Nestor. Nestor to Segir. Segir, sorry. Cleaned up by Schmidt. Over to Lamont. To Thomas. And now it's just Segir versus everybody, as Segir walks away with that one for Liverpool as they retain the 4-point lead right back. And now we have Segir serving. Obviously her serve giving the North Stars trouble earlier. Let's see if they can adjust here late in the 4th set. Munger cleans it up to Terrell. Just misses again. So Mason, these Legends knocking at the door of a 5th set, possibly. As long as they can close it out here like they did last set. Over to Terrell. Terrell puts it down. There it is. Terrell
There we go.
is alive. As she puts it right where Sagir cannot get to it. Carson Greco with a 4-point game here. Looking to cut it down to 3. Thomas shakes the serve. We got a 3-point Liverpool lead. And all of a sudden, Mason, the momentum swings back to CNS's side.
Yes, it does.
Carson Greco looking to make it back down to 2-point lead now. Thomas sets this one real nice this time. Tipped over the net. Here's Rumble, who's going to put it over. Tough ball for Sagir. Sagir gets there. That's going to go out. Mason, we got a 2-point game now.
This is crazy.
Absolutely astonishing work from the Northstars. Timeout CNS. Sorry, timeout Liverpool. Don't go anywhere. We got action here late in the 4th set. Let's come right back in a couple minutes. Welcome back here in Northstar Network. I'm Mikey DeGroat alongside Mason Hind. If you're just joining us here, the Northstars clawing their way back from a 5-point deficit now, 2018. Liverpool looking to send this to a 5th. Northstars looking to close it out. Here's number 18, Bora, blocked by Terrell. Rumble gets to that ball. Munger over to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. There's a dive from Thomas.
Get to it. Oh my!
CNS
1-point deficit.
has this within 1 now. Yes, 1-point deficit. Greco's back to serve. Momentum has stayed with CNS all throughout late in this 4th set. As Greco is back and the service is in the net. You never want to see that. Just a momentum killer right there. Hopefully doesn't do too much to the Northstars as number 6, Ava Thomas, comes back to serve for the Legends. Here's Terrell. Terrell puts it into the arms of Sagir. That one's put away by number 10, Lily DeForge, and it's going to be back to a 3-point game. So the missed serve has now caused Liverpool to be right back where they want to be. Can CNS be resilient and come back, or will Liverpool send it to a 5th? Stay with us and we will find out. Grace Terrell with a good hit. Sagir is there to clean up. Great hustle by her. Over to Hoover, to Rumble, to Terrell. Puts it down.
Can they save it?
Sagir saves it. It's up in the rafters. That's going to drop. The roof, another crucial point there.
Crazy defense by the roof. Star player.
Star player, the roof. Absolutely. Nothing Sagir could have done there. Great hustle from her. But now we have a 2-point Legends lead. Natalie Hughes back to serve. Puts it into the arms of Thomas. Gonna go to Nestor, to Sagir. Sagir puts it over to Hoover. That's gonna be out of bounds, and Liverpool back to a 3-point lead. Terrell's gonna check back in for Hughes. As number 1, Lily Coral, the senior for the Legends, up to serve in a crucial spot here. 23-20 Legends. Mason, this is a crazy fourth set.
Yes, it is.
Here's the serve over the net into the arms of Hoover. Gonna be blocked by Rumble. Outside. The hit from Boral, who's been controlling at the net all day, is just gonna fall short. And CNS now has a 2-point deficit to cover. Rumble is gonna go back to serve. Let's see if she can handle the pressure. Rumble, the serve into the arms of DeForge. She's gonna be there to clean. Outside to Lamont. Lamont! Perfectly placed! Peyton Lamont comes up clutch again. And now all of a sudden CNS is facing a 1-point deficit, looking to hopefully send them home and finish their season 14-2. Here's Rumble with the serve. Rumble into Segura. Segura to Coral. Coral to DeForge.
Tips it.
Tipped.
Oh, no.
And now we got game point Warriors. Sorry, Legends. Now we've seen this score before, if you remember, Mason.
Yeah.
In the third set, Legends had a 24-22 lead, but ultimately CNS called timeout and took a 4-0 run from there to give them the second set. Sorry, not third, second. Here is DeForge looking to send us to a fifth. Good cleanup there. Will it get over?
Oh.
It does not. We're going to a fifth set here. My goodness. The Legends take full control. We're going number 5. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with an analysis on that fourth set. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Northstar Network. I'm Mikey DeGroat alongside Mason Hind. If you're joining us now, in hindsight, you picked a great time to join.
Yep.
As CNS took a 2-0 lead early in the match, but Liverpool has stayed resilient.
Yep.
Fought their ways back into it. We're going into a fifth set here, Mason. What have you seen from sets 3 and 4 that differed from sets 1 and 2 for Liverpool?
Just a lot of momentum gain. The first and second set was mostly controlled by the Northstars, and the third and fourth was controlled by the Legends.
Absolutely. Here we go. Underway. The Northstars. Kendall Rumble. And we're off here in the fifth set. We're going to go outside to Borrell. There's Rumble on the outside to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down. There's going to be CNS to kick off this fifth set. Early lead there for them. The main stories today: Lola Segir, Carson Greco, Aaron Abernathy is what I'm picking up today. And we got DeForge on the outside. DeForge hits it in. We got 1-1 now. Every point at this point from here on out matters. Both teams not looking to drop, as we mentioned earlier. CNS's final game of the season, 13-2 on the year. Liverpool 2 more to play after this, 11-2. Here is Schmidt. Schmidt to the outside. Coral's there to clean up. Over to Borrell, who hits it just long. 2-1 North Stars early here in this fifth set. Now Grace Schmidt here to serve for the North Stars. Good placement there. Thomas gets on the floor for it. Here's Segir. Lamont places back corner. Good return there. And Greco is going to put it to the outside for Segir. Back to Greco to Rumble. Over to Schmidt. Schmidt puts it down, clips the net. Segir on the floor. She gets it. Out to Coral. Coral to DeForge. And she'll get it up. There's Rumble over to Abernathy.
Puts it down.
Abernathy. A great point for the North Stars. Coach Emily Flora motioning, keep your head in it. She's saying 1 by 1 over on that sideline. Take it a point at a time. Don't lose your head. That's going to be most important here for Liverpool as Schmidt tries to close this one out. Here's Ava Thomas to Segir.
Great defense.
Absolutely. Here's Segir. Segir.
Out of
it's going to be out.
bounds.
CNS is going to take that point.
What a call.
Now, Floor is saying that point was in, but they're going to reverse it. The point goes to Liverpool. Crazy turn of events there.
Coach Nash being respectful and telling who's on the line.
Nash with the integrity as Arcadia Abu in here to serve now. And a shank pass from Schmidt is going to result in a tie game here now. So Liverpool is taking the last two. Seems like every time Arcadia Abu comes to serve, Liverpool is going to go on a run. That means something now, as Abu continues to serve very well tonight. Greco goes to Abu, over to Segir, loads up, and there's a monster point for Segir as she adds another kill to an already impressive night tonight. So now Liverpool with the lead. Let's see, can Abu handle it? She cannot.
Out of bounds.
As we have a 4-4 tie game now. Still a lot of game to be played, but this one's back and forth early. Here's Munger. Goes outside to Segura. It's just going to be outside of the line. And CNS now takes a 1-point advantage in this one. as they're going to send it back to Paige Munger to serve.
Out of bounds.
A good effort there from Coral. Ball is going to go out. And we have a 6-4 lead for CNS now. This one's shanked a little bit by Thomas. 7-4 lead off of a huge serve from Paige Munger. Going to give the North Stars a 3-point lead. We got a timeout, Liverpool. A lot of action here left to be had in this 5th set. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back here. In this 5th set, we got a 7-4 CNS game. Mason, what have you seen from this set that you've liked so far?
The North Stars are coming off hot off the 2 sets lost. Just making a comeback.
Great point there from the North Stars as they're going to take a 4-point lead. We're going to switch sides now. All right, we're back here. Quick little side change here as Paige Munger comes to serve. 8-4 CNS lead. The Stars absolutely balling out right now. Momentum's been completely on their side this 5th set, which we haven't seen since the 2nd set. North Stars a commanding lead. And about to get underway here. Munger with the serve. This one's going to be over the net into the arms of Seeger. Borel to Seeger.
Puts it down.
Puts it absolutely down. She is unstoppable tonight,
Yes.
Mason. She has been something that CNS just can't seem to counter, no matter how hard they try. That's what happens when you play against a D1 Pitt commit. A lot of the time it's not going to go your way. Here's number 4, Sydney Nestor, to serve into the arms of Munger. They go to Terrell. Terrell hits it, gets tipped. Outside to Seeger. Seeger tips it over to Rumble. Rumble to Greco. Greco puts it down and shanked. Rumble to Greco, who puts it home. We got 5'9" North Stars in command here. Peyton Lamont comes to serve. Can the North Stars close this one out to go 14-2 on a remarkable season? Seeger puts it right over Munger's head. Ridiculous power from her.
Yes.
And now we're going back and forth here as Emma Hoover checks in this game for Peyton Lamont. Looks like now we're going to focus on passing with Munger, Schmidt, and Hoover all in the back row. That's the big 3 right there. Probably some of the best passers on the team. Seeger misses the serve in a clutch moment. You can't have that if you're Liverpool. And now Greco into serve. Goes outside to DeForge. DeForge puts it down. Now we got 7-10 Northstar command, but don't count out Liverpool as they've been relentless all day. Ava Thomas in the back now to serve Mason. What's the momentum looking like right now? What are you seeing?
I think the North Stars have a little bit more momentum than the Legends, but they're still clawing back into the game.
Absolutely clawing back into it. Here's Hoover. And Terrell puts it right down. DeForge is going to recover, but it's in the net. CNS retains point, takes a 4-point lead, 11-7. Munger is going to check out the game. Terrell's going to check out the game for Aaron Abernathy and Natalie Hughes, trying to close out this 5th set in style here. Timeout Liverpool. Wow. We have seen it all here in this 5th set. Absolute power from both sides. Seguir and Greco for CNS. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back here on Northstar Network. All right, welcome back here late in this 5th set. North Stars in command, looking to close out. Natalie Hughes at the helm, serving for the North Stars, trying to close out what has been a remarkable night for both sides. Hughes puts the serve over into the arms of Seguir. Seguir to Nestor. Nestor goes to Coral. Recovered there by the North Star. Schmidt over to the arms of Seguir. Gonna go to Abu. Good cleanup by Natalie Hughes. Rumble puts it over the net. Seguir there to clean. As DeForge puts it right over. Rumble can't get the block. We got 11-8 North Stars as Terrell checks back in the game for Hughes. And number 1, Lily Coral, is in to serve for Liverpool. Let's see what she is capable of here. Puts it right in the arms of Greco. Outside to Schmidt, to Seeger. This one's tipped. Abernathy's going to put it in the back. And this one is going to be Liverpool's point. I don't know about that. Looked a little bit wide. But the ref's going to talk it over. As it stands now, we have 11-9 North Stars in control. But with the referee talk, this could very well be changed. No, it is not. 11-9 North Stars. Number 1, Lily Coral, serving now for a chance to make it a 1-point deficit. Mason, wow, all I got to say.
Same.
Schmidt puts it into Seguir's arms. Outside to DeForge. That's going to be out, no doubt about that one. CNS 12-9. Lamont checks back in the game for Emma Hoover. North Stars knocking at the door. Rumble here to serve. Puts it deep in the court to Seguir. Outside. This one gets over. Nice angle there from DeForge. Abernathy.
Good save.
Great save there from Liverpool. Bad set. Just misplaced. A little miscommunication there on the back end. Lamont can't get to that ball. Mason, was that miscommunication or was that a misset? What did you think?
Probably miscommunication from both players.
Absolutely. It's a little loud in here, so.
Yeah.
They got to talk a little more out there. It's 12-10 Northstar lead. Number 10, DeForge here to serve. Into the arms of Greco. Greco right up in the air, outside to Abernathy. Abernathy tips it over. Ava Thomas there to clean. Segir winds up, blocks it down by Peyton Lamont. Wow! Take a look at that. Northstar's bench going crazy.
Grace Terrell and Viviana Beardsley
over there on the sideline.
up.
They're excited. Everyone's excited. We're excited. Let's see. What can the Northstars do here with Grace Schmidt serving? Puts it deep in the court outside to Segir. Segir gets tipped. That's going to be Liverpool point as Lamont can't bring this one down this time. 13-11 Stars now. Legends staying in the game. Number 8, Arcadia Abu. They normally have trouble when she's serving. She is dead accurate with her serves. This one goes into the back row. Munger's there to clean. Outside is Greco. Greco gets tipped. And Segir tips it over. But Schmidt's there to clean. This one goes over to Rumble, who gets on the floor for it. Munger out to Lamont. Lamont, this one's going to be long. Wow, 1-point game. Northstar still in control, but Arcadia Abu won't let them go down without a fight. This is the craziest volleyball game I have ever watched, Mason. I don't know about you, but I am getting chills just watching it. Abu sends it to Munger in the back row. They're going to tip it over here. Rumble out to Grace Schmidt. Abu gets on the floor for it. Segir's going to send this one over. Schmidt's there. Rumble tips it back. Rumble again. Outside to Lamont. Lamont tips it over. Wow. Wrong side of it, and we have a tie game. So timeout Northstars now. Another missed set there from Rumble, who has ultimately had a great game, just a little loud. Everyone's a little tired here.
I can read some lips. Coach Nash is just saying, we are doing this together.
We're doing this together, absolutely. This isn't something they can do on themselves. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back here on Northstar Network. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back here. CNS loses control of the lead. Liverpool, meanwhile, striking back on offense, causing CNS to make these unforced errors at net. Number 8, Arcadia Abu, serving now. Both student sections going absolutely crazy here late in the 5th set. This one's going to go out. CNS regains the lead. 14-13. Paige Munger here to serve. This one goes into the arms of DeForge. DeForge goes outside to Seeger. Segir puts it down. Can they get it? No, they cannot. Ceiling plays a huge factor. And we got another tie game here. 14 up. Liverpool student section absolutely losing their minds as number 4, Sydney Nestor, goes into serve. All knotted up here at 14. Let's see which team can start pulling away here. This one's going to go into the arms of Schmidt. Over to Terrell, who gets blocked! Gets blocked! Liverpool takes the lead. Astonishing stuff here that we've seen from both sides. Liverpool takes lead, up 1 now. Serving with a chance to hopefully close this one out. Here's Lamont. Lamont. Lamont puts it down. This one's over the net. That's going to go out. We've got 15-15. Lamont comes up here to serve. Trying to close this one out, take a lead here at least. Serves it into the back row to DeForge. Gonna go to Nestor. Gotta go over here. Munger, well-placed ball. Outside to Sagir.
Puts it
Oh
down.
my goodness! Lola Sagir. Unbelievable. Wow. This is unprecedented. Sagir serving now. Hearing it from the CNS student section. Going to Rumble. Rumble outside to Terrell. Terrell gets there. Can't put it over. CNS is going to lose the game. Liverpool wins.
Wait,
Wow.
how'd they lose?
Reverse sweep. That's going to do it here at Northstar Network. Absolutely astonishing game. Mason, any final remarks on this one?
Just absolutely crazy game.
Both crowds going crazy now. What a game. North Stars go down as they drop their final game of the season. As always, I want to thank Northstar Network for bringing us out here, giving us the opportunity to announce this game. I want to thank my color commentator, Mason Hind, and I want to thank everyone else at CNS and Liverpool for having us out here. Phenomenal game from both sides here. Thanks for having us out. From Northstar Network, I'm Mikey DeGroat. Thank you, Mason Hind. And we're done here. Have a great night, everyone.